What do we have here?
I found... something.
Okay.
Now, what is that? This one was beyond me.
Oh. Whoa. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Cohh feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet. There's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another entirely. Cohh's heartbeat quickens and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind, thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect. People for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I'm about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refuses to join with the traitors and pay dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. If I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Cohh intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. What is going on? A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Cohh. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing and only if you're ready. There is no going back. And don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths, a vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, a sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Cohh's head pounds with pain, and is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. Cohh is determined to fight off the illusion, but Cohh knows how to resist maligned influences such as this, no matter its origin. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Cohh is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in this strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, a terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Lariel. Foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is your self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? Ooh. Is the music a bit loud? It might be, but it's really good. A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash. The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips his sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Cohh senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster, this I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent. Vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of color. Cohh does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Cohh's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Cohh sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Cohh senses that it will return. All he need do is call it. Damn! Hey, Cohh, are you alright? You were kind of glowing just now. Yeah, I know, dude. Does that not remind you of a shard blade? That's exactly what I was thinking, too. That's exactly what I was thinking. I swear to God, it's going to be like, all you need to do is listen to your heartbeat 10 times. Seela kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Frank. Lan looks at you dumbfounded. That was it. The light of heaven. But how? Wendrog frowns. What did you do with it? Where did it go? You saw it too. I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here. Lariel? That really was Lariel, the angel from the legends? The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled. Koladin? Hey, I'll take it. You, thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions? Now, Wendrog. Don't be a sore loser. He's clearly different to us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier. Angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. It seems I can control it. Oh. That is just, wow. I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you, Cohh. Wendrog stares at the divine light as if transfixed. This power is the most majestic thing I've seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan? It's similar, but this light is more golden. Lan drags his gaze away from it. Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. Lan looks at you pleadingly. You uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Kenabris. Okay. Lead and we'll decide if we're going to help you or not. How cool, man. All right.
No. Well, this didn't go well.
And thus our heroes were stuck down here forever. The story ending in a cold, dark cave where it began. It was a good try, though. It was a good try.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Was that Lan saying that? I'm pretty sure that was Lan telling himself he was awesome. Most of the game's mechanics are based on the rules of the tabletop RPG Pathfinder, which uses dice for determining outcomes of various actions. The most commonly used die has 20 sides, denoted in the rules as a d20. It is the die you roll during attacks and skill checks. When you need to roll the dice, a specific type of dice is denoted as XDN, where N is the number of sides of the dice used in this case. N is the number of the die that you used in this case, and X is the number of the dice rolled. For example, 1d20 means, okay. Trying to get over this rubble, your character Lan got the result 16. This result is the sum of the dice roll, which was 9, and various modifiers, such as the mobility skill bonus. The check's difficulty was 12, since 16 is not lower than 12, the attempt has been successful. Okay, cool.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Wait, can I
To
do
the
stuff with
fray.
this angelic thing now? Light of the Angels. Cool. I can just do it whenever? Oh, it costs 6 seconds. Okay. Every event is documented in the combat log. There you can see the results of the rolls your characters and enemies make, skill checks, and lots of other things. If you're unhappy with the way a combat goes, check out the details of the rolls. You might find some information that would help you optimize your tactics. Awesome. Man. I love how just everything is right there and it shows you exactly where it comes from. That is super cool. That is super cool. Very slick. Okay.
You are today's Let me draw the first blood.
Okay. Every attack during a combat entails the following calculations. First, well, actually, we know about this. Let me make sure there's nothing new here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Armor class. Yep. Okay, great. Yep, all standard Pathfinder stuff. Boop. Alright, so where does this go?
Oh, did you see that?
Okay.
I'll tear your throat out.
Can I show turn-based mode? Sure.
Let the attack commence.
Let's turn it on. All the autosave stuff is still here. Awesome. Enable turn-based mode. There we go. We'll try it next combat. Wand of Cure Light Wounds. Nice. Can we choose how fast the camera rotates? Screen edge scrolling speed? Keyboard scrolling. Feels faster. Is that faster? No, it's the same. Okay. That must be like the WASD stuff. Okay, that would be a nice thing for them to add. Like right here, camera rotation speed or something. Rotating is new to this, so yeah. Oh, it could be in graphics? It'd probably be in controls. It should be in controls. We can just use our mouse though. Mouse is a lot quicker.
Let's shred them.
Make every strike count.
Oh, we can't go around him? Yeah, we can't go around him. We're too big. Chat, you're too fat. That's on you. Oh, look at this. Cool. Uh-oh. Rude.
The spirits demand your blood.
I'll rip you apart.
Nice. Great. Yeah. Everybody looks fine, man. Looks fine. I definitely prefer real time with pause myself, but looks great. Keep in mind, we're playing on normal difficulty. There's a bug currently with the difficulty stuff, so we can't do it on a harder one right now. I plan on playing it on... If it has we'll probably do hard again. I really enjoyed our hard playthrough. I don't think we're going to try unfair. Although we'll see. I mean, maybe this game is better balanced. I don't know. We'll see. In fact, let me just look real quick. I'm not going to click on anything, but... Oh, look! The max is hard now. So yeah, we'll probably play it on hard. Maybe unfair is coming later. So yeah, we'll go ahead and play on hard. We're not going to do that now because, again, there's some bugs with the beta.
May I see your entrails,
Did we step on their
please?
toes as well?
What do we have here?
Masterwork greatsword and a comma. Interesting. What weapons are our characters using? What do we got here? We've got a Zen archer. It's a monk that focuses on bows. Oh, that's cool. A Zen archer. All right. And then she's just a fighter. Cool. I like her mohawk. Looking good, girl. Can we sort? Yes, we can. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Then we can also... Oh, that is nice, dude. I like the whole inventory thing again. Total weight down here. What is this? Oh, gold. Money. Man, they really... Dude, this is such a step forward for Pathfinder in so many ways. Oh, my lord, man. Oh, here's the mythic path. We can't click on it yet. Whoa. Cool.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
I wonder how much voice acting they're going to put in this game. I wonder if there's going to be any voice acting. There was some great voice acting in Kingmaker. It could just be that it's beta. Probably just because it's beta. Windwall glances at Lan, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Saul. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Saul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them. Without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way to the surface. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness. We are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. She leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It tricks you. It makes you doubt your own mind. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night. At some point, you start to think you're in the guts of a living creature that just swallowed you whole, and the air itself is eating away at your flesh. Okay. Damn, this sounds like a fun dungeon. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all of our problems. There's no, like, obviously right answer here. This is pretty gray. She has a really good point. But it's not a bad option to show the light to these people. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. I'm wondering that too, Relevant Alloy. Would Cohh have taken a different mythic archetype if he had chosen to punish the traitors over protecting the innocent? Yeah, I'm very curious about that too. Also, I'm kind of curious, like, do you choose your archetype or are you kind of railroaded into it based on your decisions? Because I know there's a bunch of different archetypal paths you can do. So do you like unlock them and then you get to choose? Or I don't think it's in the beta yet, so we'll see. We'll see. Lan. Wendwa grimaces and a guttural husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his word to heart and follow where it goes. I'll think about it. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Huh. Damn. Click on the icon to leave a location. To leave it, your whole party needs to be near it. Before leaving the location, you'll be able to review and collect the loot you've left behind. By the way, for those wondering about the army controlling component, the Kickstarter made it to the tier that said that the army management in this game will be similar to Heroes of Might and Magic in its own kind of mini game. Yeah. 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 It's, dude, I'm telling you, like, the more I'm playing this, the more I'm kind of like, ooh. You must gather your army before venturing forth. That's right. That's right. What is Heroes of Might and Magic? Heroes of Might and Magic is a classic multi-tiered franchise that basically it's generally turn-based. You kind of have a top-down view of everything. You have full control over where your armies go. You can split them and send them into little battles and things like that. Of course, I don't know. There's tons of ways that you could implement a Heroes of Might and Magic minigame. And we have no idea what they're going to pick and choose from it. But the premise is super fun. I have played many Heroes of Might and Magic games, and they've all been enjoyable. So, I mean, even if they pulled like half the features of HOMs, if you want to call them HOM games, HOMMs, then I think it could be a really fun experience in a game like this, for sure. Okay, I think we're in a new spot. Neathholm. Hi. Uplanders.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
These environments are also really pretty. Definitely digging them. Yo, is that a wing of some kind? Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump, with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of, don't you do it, chat. All the signs of normal village life. The tense expectation hangs in the air. A heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles.
Cohh, get the damn fish!
Slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth. And you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders. End times are upon us, indeed. Thanks, chat. Chief Sull, we found the angel's sword, and we found the one who can wield it. He had a vision, and now the angel's sword is somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. We're about to make Lan look like a fool. Ah, Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Sol eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen, and there's always a catch. Land trusts... I can't keep doing this, I'm sorry. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Oh, it's a lawful chaotic decision. Is there someone else from the surface here? There he is. Hale and hearty and prim as a peacock, just like me. Not good. Too many uplanders. It's not good, not right. What are you up to here? You're not one of us. We're not your kind. When the time comes, we'll come to you, not you to us. I will help you find the lost Mongols in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magic sword to appear. Wendy lets out a satisfied sigh. At least someone's talking sense. You don't understand. It's holy light. It will scare off the monsters that dwell in the maze. Listen, I don't personally believe in this angelic light, but Sol does. Show him. It won't cost you anything. Nope. Lan whips around to look at you stunned. He clenches his fist for a moment as if planning to shake the truth out of you, but he quickly gets a handle on himself. I don't know why you're lying. No doubt you have your reasons, but I know it's a lie, and you know it, and Wendu knows it. Lan turns to Wendig. Tell him, Wendu! Wendwog stares blankly back at him. I saw the light shining between the rocks, and then it went out. Lan saw what he wanted to see. Oh. Why are you doing this? Doing what? Telling the truth? I don't want the blood of gullible Mongols on my hands. Lan shakes his head in despair. So now instead we both have the blood of young Mongols on our hands. Kids waiting for help that'll never come. Everybody around me said that they didn't want to go anywhere or save anyone, but I didn't believe them. I always have to take things further than anyone else. Isn't that right, Chief? Fine. I see how things are. I don't need any more convincing. Kish, Lan, miracles are not meant for us. We the tribe, we wait. And if you're one of us, you will wait. We're not going anywhere. Uplanders, rest now. There's a hut over there. You can rest there. Lan is silent, his eyes shifting from you and Sol to Wendwog. Made the right choice. It was the lesser of two evils. And now, rest so we can be at our best when we go into the maze. I promise to lead you to the surface, and I will. Ooh. Okay. Awesome. Is this stealing? Nope. Mine now. I'm surprised Lan stayed with us. I thought he was going to run off.
Step, step, step.
Okay. Oh no! We never completed to sample the special festival drink. Sad face. Rest in the hut. Okay.
Time becomes distance.
Hut for resting is over here. The hell? Ah, human faces at last. I thought the whole city was lost, and I should have to live out my remaining days here with these. He gestures vaguely towards the Mongols. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horace Gwyrm. Yes, that Gwyrm. You no doubt have heard of me, if you've spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived in the city, then? You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived, and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Kenabris. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing from one ball to the next, but the Gwyrm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city, I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horace Gwyrm to thank for that. How'd you end up here? Like everyone else, down I went when that accursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in that fall, and I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings that instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes. Frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't speak very kindly of the Mongols, even though they saved your life. Kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. Horace Gwyrm speaks his mind. Horace Gwyrm makes money, buddy. And he pays for services rendered, not with the kind words, but with hard coin. I gave the Mongols my dagger in exchange for their help. It is worth more than their whole village. Jeez, man. What kind of business proposition? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. You're young and strong. It will be no trouble to you, but alas, I'm not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling through the caves playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. I'll give you 1,000 gold coins to leave you back. 2,000. Ah, why not 10,000 or 100? No, let's not be miserly. Let's say 1,000,000. My initial offer was a king's ransom. You've likely never seen so much gold in all your life. It's non-negotiable. I said 1,000. That's my final offer. 21st. I would gladly pay in advance, but all my wealth is up on the surface. Okay, fine. Okay.